Hey everyone, welcome back to Plan with Bee. It's Berlynn here. It has been a while. I'm going to film a flip for you guys today. I have gotten so many requests to film an updated planner flip, which my planner doesn't change too much, so I kind of feel repetitive and like it's maybe a little bit boring. But I will go through and show y'all what's in my planner. The last flip that I did, I was in this custom TN that I got made from Joyful Paw Prints. I'm so sorry that the camera is so close, you guys. I cannot move it further away. It is broken. I need to get another one again, and I need to get a different one this time. But anyways, I was in this planner, and very shortly after using this one, I went right back into my VDS. I missed the back pocket so much. And this planner is getting lots of use. It's just behind the scenes. I'm using this to basically house reference inserts that I no longer need in my VDS and like prior years. And then I also have it mainly set up to be like my inventory planner. So every single thing that I have in my shop and everything that I have on my website for freebies, I have samples in here because I like to spotlight those and just share those on my Instagram with you guys. Blank versions just so that you guys can see them. So I have all of those set up in here, and they're actually not all in here. I probably have another like 60 to 80 sheets that I have to trim and put in here that I haven't gotten to them yet. So that one I just sit off to the side. But for my main planner, my VDS is what I use. So let's get into a flip. I'm gonna try my best, you guys. I'm gonna try my best to keep this decently quick. And if you guys see something that you're super interested in or that you want more details about or me to kind of hone in on and like talk about in a different video, like a certain section or anything like that, or a system that I use, just let me know in the comments down below and I will put it on my list to do in the future. But I'm just gonna run through what I've got in my planner. So in the very back pocket, I'm not gonna pick this up just because the camera is so close, but in the very back pocket, I just have some loose papers and I have some like drawings that my daughter made me. And then in the front here, these pockets, I just have some informational cards. So I have my planner belongs to card, my important card, which this just has like close contacts and stuff like that if I ever lose my phone and not my planner. My highlight swatch card, my planner key card, which, oh, I can show you guys these, but this is my highlight swatch card, and then my planner key card here, which I finally, you guys, I've been saying this for like 2 years, I finally updated. So the old freebie versions of all of these cards, except the important one, these are all on my website for free. And then I finally updated them to do a floral theme with some florals that I recently did with my grid notes. So I went ahead and updated some freebie planner cards for you guys as well. There's also a ice contact card, and there's others. I don't have all of them in here, but you guys can still get the old versions if you like those ones better, but the updated ones are on my website, which is planwithbee.com. If you guys go to planwithbee.com, you can get to absolutely everything. You can get to my latest blog posts, you can get to my YouTube, you can get to my freebies page, you can get to my Amazon storefront, you guys can get to my Etsy shop where I have tons of innovative and functional printable planner inserts and printable sticky notes. So anything that you guys are looking for that I talk about, you guys can find it somewhere through my website if it is something of mine. And this is another old freebie, Good Vibes, and I just have that in this pocket. Back here I just have some upcoming months. These are also freebies. Little planner cards and some like extra sticky notes. The front here, of course, my Oli Clip, some notes from my daughter. And as you guys know, I have to cover up a lot of information just for personal reasons. So there's a lot of blank sticky notes covering stuff up. I apologize. But in this front part, I just have this, it's just a clear dashboard type thing that I went and I put adhesive sticky pockets that I have gotten off Amazon in the past. And I just stick things in them. And these like flexible, clear, like dashboard type dividers I got from DividersRus, and all of my white dividers that you see, those ones I made. And if you guys want to see how you guys can DIY them as well, there's an old video on my channel which I'll link down below. So in this front pocket here, I just have a reminders card with some page flags on it, and then I have some little page tabs, I have date dots, I have some washi tape, more date dots, paper clip, just stuff. Picture of my daughter, another picture of her, and then it goes into my inbox section. I have sticky notes everywhere, blank sticky notes to write on, blank ones covering things up, and just they're just all over the place. I use my coded inbox to kind of just have a running to-do list of anything that pops into my head. This is from my shop. Basically what this is, it's to simplify the GTD method or any kind of method that you're using. This system I created to just be very simple and efficient, and it comes with a inbox key card that I am not using because I've simplified mine even more. I literally just have whatever color highlighter and it just means urgent or important, and I use it out here in the code column so it draws more attention to it. And then I also use this sometimes if I need to write like when something's due by, and then I just check it off. So I have multiple pages of those, and I will show you guys a blank one. So here's a blank one, what that looks like. And then I also have a coded brain dump insert in case I just have like any ideas that need a little bit more space to jot things down versus just a line. So I have that in here. If you guys are familiar with my inserts from my shop, I have a lot of inserts that have coding columns built in because I love coding and simplifying things and just having everything kind of streamline and just mesh up together within my system. So then it goes into my agenda section. This is a really old dashboard from my shop. I have my task reminders, can't even turn the pages. This is basically a triggers list for task reminders by daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and seasonal. And so basically I just glance at this if I ever need to jog my memory of anything, but these are just like tailored to my life. So I just keep that all here in the front. Then I have my perpetual calendar with birthdays, anniversaries, and important dates. Next, I just have this calendar from Peanuts Planner Co. This is from the yearly dated bundle, the foldouts. I always purchase them each year because they just come in handy in so many sections of my planner. I just print multiple of them and use them wherever I need them. And I just cross off whatever month we're done with. And then over here, this is also from that same bundle. And basically what I've always used these for, I have years past of these, is I basically, after my month is over, I go back and look at the month, and anything important, appointments or events or anything that happened that I want to remember or have for reference, I put on this so I have one easy sheet to access instead of multiple monthly inserts that I have to hold on to because I don't like holding on to old inserts. So I just use that. So I always keep the current year and then the previous year in here, and I just put like little washi strips to kind of make it cute, but I always keep the previous year, and then the years prior to that are all stored in my other planner. Then I have my 2022 holidays here. I need to update these. I need to cross them off. This is a freebie on my website, of course, and then the 2023 one I already did, so that is up on my website as well. I like to get those up early. Then it goes into my appointment log, which I can't really show you guys, so I will just kind of show you. Well, I don't really have a blank one to show you, but basically it just has a log of my appointments that are going on, and if I need a referral, if I need to fast, the reason, the date, the time, all the information that you need. So I just keep that in here. Then it goes into my spoke to log, and in here I just have, I can't show you guys any that are filled out, but I'll show you a blank one. My spoke to logs, these are also from my shop. This section is dedicated for whenever I speak to someone about anything important that I might need to reference the information from. So instead of having random notes everywhere where I can't find them when I need them, I have an entire spoke to log section. So that's where I keep everything. It's come in handy so many times, and I just like to make sure I always have a blank one in here for any time I need to have an important phone call with anybody. Then it goes into my currently section, something I've used forever. This basically houses whatever is going on in my life right now. So it could have dailies in there, it could have weeklies, notes, papers, whatever is happening. If we're going on vacation, it's got a packing list. If we have a party coming up, it's got party details, so has everything going on right now in my life. This floral paper I love. This is from Kailani Designs Co. on Etsy. She did not have an Instagram back when I first bought this, so I'm not sure if she does now, but she has beautiful graphics on there, and I just love this. Oh, and all these floral sticky notes that you guys keep seeing are from my shop. Then I have my library books insert, because my daughter and I go to the library often, and this is where I keep track of how many books and DVDs we check out, and when they have to be back. I need to update this as well. My return log. This comes in handy for all the returns whenever I order like clothing or anything that I want to try on. This is like what I know needs to go back and how much money should be put back on my card. And the to return sticky note, that's in one of my sticky note bundles in my shop as well. Usually things that I have inserts of are in sticky note version and vice versa. So you just have to look in the different bundles. And then after that, one big thing that I did do is I took out my monthly snapshot. So I was using my monthly snapshot insert from my shop, which was my monthly overview. And I noticed I just wasn't referencing it that much. I use a calendar on my phone and laptop and iPad. I use the iCal and I use FamCal, which I have an entire video on FamCal if you guys are interested. I love that calendar app. But anyways, I use that. So I noticed that I wasn't looking in my planner at my actual monthly overview. So I swapped it out and now I'm using the upcoming plans insert, which is from my shop, which I am just loving for my system. It's working so beautifully for my system. And basically what this is a list to prioritize and see your events, appointments, tasks, whatever you have coming up. So basically I just label each one for whatever month, and I have a few months worth in here and I need to put the rest in here. But basically what I do is I fill in any appointments that I have coming up, any major events, tasks that I need to get done that month. It's just like a big old to-do list and like what's coming up. And out here I date it, I prioritize it, and you guys can use this however you want, but basically I just color in if it's high priority, and then I code it based on if it's an event, an appointment, a task, whatever it may be. So that's what the letters are for. But you can do it differently. You can prioritize by number or by symbol, you know, if you have priority level 1, 2, 3, high, medium, low. You can code it by color to match like the coding system of your inbox or like whatever. I do have other inserts that are specific to like your coding system, so you have a reference, as well as the freebie planner key code card that's on my website. You can always use that too for color coding. But that is what I'm doing with the upcoming plans insert. It's also really great, like if here's kind of what it looks like blank. It's great if you guys like to pre-plan before you write on your monthly calendars, because then you can fill this all in and then wait until that month and then take your information from here and then move it to your monthly calendar if you're into pre-planning. But I just throw whatever on there and it's right there in list form, which is kind of how I function better. I love just making lists. So then I just have some hybrid inbox inserts in here. I have tons of notes. Here's some blank notes. I can't show you guys everything that's in here. Here's an extra hybrid inbox insert. And then over here I have an invites list, which is also from my shop. So this just had invites to my daughter's recital, and then this one's for her party that's coming up. So I can check off when I have sent out invites, who has RSVP'd, if they're coming, all that kind of stuff, and just keep track of how many guests. Then I have lots of notes pages, and I just use like random floral grid notes that are from my shop that I have, just various different ones from different bundles. I have a project and events plans insert in here because on the other side, planning my daughter's party. So I love this for when I need to break down an event or a major project. Packing list I have ready to go. It's summertime, vacation will be coming up, so I already did my packing list, which is a double checklist. I always like to check it off when we go and then check it off to make sure that we pack it back in the bag. I also tell people that you can use it if you are packing for multiple people or like your children or anything. You can have a column for each person, just whatever. And then at the top there's a little section for details, so this is just where I write like where we're going and the dates. Then I have we've been house hunting all this year and putting offers in on houses, so I have tons of notes in here because that has been crazy. We have been so busy with that. Homeschool section, I just have some notes and like, you know, planning for upcoming year, so I just have some notes in there. And then I have a ton of blank random notes paper. Again, these are all just from different various bundles, and as you can see I do slit where the hole punches are just so I can get it in easy and out of there without having to open my rings, because if I have to open these rings everything's gonna fall out, you guys. And then behind all of this, I love this one. I have my Jelly Dash. This is from Salty Katie Co. And in here, I just kind of like a long time ago scrapped book a little bit, a couple pictures of my daughter, this little card from Cloth and Paper I love, just some little scrapbooking paper, and it just looks cute, just makes me happy. And this holds my Zig dot pen. This is in the color Fawn. Then I have my Plan with Bees section. I can't really show you guys too much in here. This is a floral. This was from the Neutral Planner and VicPlans collab. Love this. Then I have like my Etsy key, and then I have my inventory, and I have guides and triggers lists and notes and all kinds of things. Sketches for some new inserts I'm working on. I have a lot of new inserts I'm going to be putting in the shop, but I just need the time to do them. So, and then back behind that, I do have my orders section, my custom orders insert from my shop. I use this because when people see inserts in my shop that are not yet up in their planner size, because I get up the like most common planner sizes and then work on some of the others later when I get time. So when people ask me if I could list a certain insert that they see in my shop in their planner size, I just jot it down on here just so I get it done and I know to notify them. So I love these. These come in handy for me. Then I have my content creator stats tracker. This is what one looks like blank, but I have ones filled in before that. And then I have this pretty dashboard. This is from Posh Papetrie on Etsy. Then it goes into my work section, which again, I can't show you guys anything that's in here, but I basically have some of those Peanuts Planner Co. calendars. I have trackers in here. I have logs in here. I have reference guides, I have triggers lists, I have a work inbox in here with like running to-dos, I have a someday maybe list, contacts, blank notes paper to write down notes. I think that's everything. And then it goes into my project section after that. This is another one of those from the Neutral Planner and VicPlans collab. This is a freebie from Life as Monica on Instagram. I love this. I've had this in my planner a long time. Here's more of those project and event plans inserts from my shop. And then behind that, I just keep a bunch of these from Perfectionism Prints. I absolutely love these. It just gives me a quick way to jot down a project idea and then a few tasks that go with it. So I love having those in here. Finance section, another one I can't really show you guys too much. Let's see. Another one of those Peanuts Planner Co. foldouts. I have my financial key, which is from my shop, my account registers, my income and expense logs, all from my shop, some savings trackers, debt trackers, all of that fun stuff. Some notes, a bunch of stuff. So that's all in there, and I don't keep everything in here. I have bigger binders for tracking finances, so things get moved around, but for a quick glance at things that I'm tracking, I just keep it in here. Then it goes into my home section, and I have my houseplants care guide. This, by the way, you guys, is something that I made for myself a long time ago. In my shop, I have an insert where you can actually fill in, like you write in your own plants and you code it. You can put in a color or a number or a symbol, whatever, so that you can code it to like a calendar to water and fertilize your plants. And that's what I used to do. So I don't do that anymore. But then like a long time ago, I had to be extra and I like had to type everything up for myself for my planner. And so many people have asked me for this over time. And I've had multiple people reach out to me saying that they wanted to purchase it. And I just don't feel right selling something that I Googled information on. I mean, this could potentially not be correct information. I mean, I went off of what I found, and I pride myself on trying to research things well, but you never know, something could be wrong. So I did actually end up putting this in A6 size only as a freebie on my website. But I'm just giving you guys a disclaimer. Please make sure that you guys research your own stuff about plants, especially when it comes to toxicity to pets and humans. Like, please look that stuff up yourself, because I am not an expert in knowing what plants are toxic. And also, everybody lives in different climates and different areas. So what may work for my house plants here where I am may not work where you are. So please don't take it for what it is. Like, just please do your own research. But if you guys want it for the aesthetic of it, you know, it is listed on my website for free in A6 size. And then I have my home measurements log, which I put a new one in here because like I mentioned, we're house hunting, so I figured I'd put a fresh one in here for whenever we move. And same thing with home maintenance, put a fresh one in here for when we move. When we move, you guys, I gotta find a place first. It is a crazy market out there. Vehicle information, I have yet to fill this in. I have my information in an online notebook, so I don't, like, it's not like I don't have it, but I keep forgetting to fill this in. However, the vehicle maintenance logs, those come in handy. I have those in here and just like a snapshot of details at the top. I still have these in here. I have an entire address book, which I've showed a little bit. It's my little tiny mini planner, and I keep that kind of information in there, but these inserts are from my shop as well. I put them in here because I was going to put down like important contacts, and I haven't gotten to it. Then I have a family picture here, and then my family section. Ain't no hood like motherhood. This is an old freebie on my website. A note from my daughter. Extracurriculars for my daughter. This is from my shop. It's in the school extracurriculars like duo, so you can do the school information and the extras together. And I just write down if she's in like any sports, you know, her dance, any kind of classes that she's taken and things like that. And then all the other stuff after this I can't really show. It's like medical logs, medical information, that kind of stuff. Then it goes into my collection section. And over here I have one of these adhesive pen holders, and that's just holding my favorite Tombow, which is 228, I think. I don't know, it's really worn off, but I love this one. Dark green is like one of my absolute favorite colors. An old note from my daughter. Some paper. I have a wish list in here. I have a promo code log. I have a someday maybe list, notes lists, all sorts of stuff. Sorry, I didn't cover these up with stickies, so that's why I'm not showing it, but you can find all these inserts in my shop if you guys are interested. Miscellaneous section. Basically, this section is just like blank notes paper that I can easily like access and put into whatever section I need it in. Look, everything keeps getting so stuck. This one in particular is actually a freebie on my website. All these other ones are from my shop. I do have a lot of newer freebies up ever since I was last on here doing a flip, so if you guys are interested in checking those out. I also have some new inserts in my shop as well. I have some Stalogy paper. I have blank paper so my daughter can like draw if we're out anywhere. And then in the very back, receipts. I need to scan those. This is actually the cleaned up version. I had like 50 receipts in here that I had to scan and to fetch, and I took those out and I went through them all. Half of them I couldn't even scan because I was way past the 2-week date. But I finally cleaned out my planner, just have a few left. In the very back I have another Oli Clip. I love this one. I have a If Found card, which this is from Sandoodles Desk on Etsy. I love this ribbon. And then this is just like a very old card, and on the back I wrote on there a long time ago like the dosages for basic medication like Tylenol and like allergy medicine, stuff that you might have like in your purse or backpack that if you kind of like have it in a different container and you need that dosage, I just have that back here. So I just have always kept that written on there. I don't think I have anything in this pocket. That's it, you guys. It's pretty simple. If you guys want like more in-depth of a certain section or a certain system, like maybe my inbox system or anything like that, just let me know. I hope this video wasn't too long. Thank you guys for sticking around if you made it to the end. Be sure you guys follow me over on Instagram, which is @_planwithbee_. Thank you guys so much if you guys made it this far. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.